ties it up.
Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.
Hello everyone and welcome to Holy Ghost Prep, where we have live Firebird baseball action between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Archbishop Ryan Raiders. I'm Caden Stewart.
I'm Jack Dobbins.
And for the next 7 innings, we'll have live coverage for you from Holy Ghost Prep baseball field behind the Firebird Field House, where we jump in live in the middle of the first inning as the Firebirds are coming up after not allowing a run in the top half of the first to the Ryan Raiders. Sorry for the late start. The first 4 hitters for the Raiders were Aiden Goldenberg, Pat Fitzgerald, Dave Perez, and Jack Marciano. They resulted in 2 groundouts at the top. A triple by Perez kept the inning going, but Jake Marciano popped out to second to end the side. The Firebirds are coming up in just a moment. We'll go back to you live at the time. The Firebirds are up here in their half of the first inning. HGP's leadoff hitter will be the shortstop, Jake Keyser. And the first pitch from Raiders starter Ryan Malloy, wearing number 19, will be upstairs for ball 1. The Firebirds come in second in their district in the district playoff race. The top 2 will host district playoff games, and a win against Ryan here would go a long way. 2-0 count quickly to Keyser. First pitch finds the zone. Malloy has his first strike on the board. It's a 2-1 count. So Keyser fast on the base as he takes that one upstairs again. Ball 3, 3-1 the count. Keyser had a triple, the first triple of the season. That came 2 games ago. And no stranger to going for extra bases this season. Looking to get on base the easy way here, and he does. It'll be a 5-pitch walk for Keyser. And the leadoff man is aboard for the Firebird offense. That brings up Tyler Burkhardt, the left fielder, and the first pitch in on him is upstairs as well. Burkhardt shows bunt, but takes high again. Keyser will retreat back to first, avoiding the check. 2-0 the count to Burkhardt. Burkhardt shows bunt again, but no throw will come home. No throw goes to first either, but it was a look back to get Keyser back on the bag. That pitch taken for a strike. Keyser is in there safely to second. The ball in and out of second baseman Pat Fitzgerald's glove. As man in scoring position with nobody out for the Firebirds, meet of the order in Burkhardt. 2-1 the count to Burkhardt. Takes a step off. Burkhardt shows bunt again. That one even further upstairs, so Keyser will go back. 3-1 the count yet again. And Malloy looks to avoid back-to-back walks. (3-1) is Burkhardt ready to go for the 5th pitch of his at-bat. The delivery is checked back to the mound. It'll be a slow roller. Plays to first. It's wide. But the tag was applied on Tyler Burkhardt, so it's a ground out for him. Keyser advances to third, and the Firebirds 90 feet away from scoring the first run of the game. With Burkhardt retired, it's Eddie Rosado at the plate. And Rosado has been on an absolute heater, a multi-hit game. In our latest broadcast, this time he shows bunt. Goes to the third base side, it's in and out of the glove of Malloy, and Rosado will reach safely. Rosado reaches on the bunt to the third base side, which went in and out of the glove of Malloy, and there's men on the corners with just one out for the cleanup hitter in Joey Amati.
Here it comes.
So Amati coming off his 3rd home run of the season, a team lead in the last game. A 2-run shot to left. Rosado advances to second safely. It will not be a double steal attempt from Keyser at third. And so now 2nd and 3rd with 1 out for Amati. So Amati, a .267 hitter on the season. He has 15 RBIs. Tied with Rosado for the team lead in that category. (1-1) the count with 1 out to Amati here, as Malloy looks to battle back after a rough start to his first frame. Malloy deals, swing and a miss by Amati. And the first time Malloy's been in a pitcher's count all game, it's 1-2. (1-2) Amati ready for the 4th pitch. That one chops. It'll be just foul. As the Ryan catcher believed that one stayed fair. But it will bounce in foul territory, and it'll be 1-2 yet again. Amati, 4 extra base hits on the year. There's 3 aforementioned home runs and 1 double to go along with it. Looking to add to that total here as that one's driven out towards center. It's carrying towards the wall. The catch is made. Tagging from third will be Keyser. So will Rosado from second, and both will advance safely. It's a 1-run Firebird lead as Joey Amati gets credit for the sac fly to center. And the Firebirds strike first. It's 1-0.
Nice play there by Amati, adding to his RBI total with a deep sac fly to center. Almost got over center fielder's head. Unfortunately, a nice jump, but Firebirds take a lead early.
With the Amati sac fly, Colin Davis steps to the dish, the third baseman. The first pitch was upstairs on him, 1-0. Pitch number 2 comes in the same spot, 2-0. So as Jack had mentioned there with Amati now pulling ahead of Rosado for the solo team lead in RBIs with 16. 3-0 the count to Davis. Colin Davis, a .233 hitter on the season. He has 9 RBI of his own. That one taken for a strike in the bottom of the zone, and Malloy will stay involved in the count. Amadi's sac fly also moved up Rosado to third, so the current situation is a man on third and 2 outs for the Firebirds, who lead 1-0 in the bottom of the first. That one taken down low, and we'll have men on the corners now for the catcher KJ Freeband.
Not a hot start here for Ryan Malloy, getting a lot of guys on base pretty quickly. Of course, the run to start sending off. Firebirds in a pretty good spot here with 2 outs in the first.
So we mentioned it time and time again, fast starts for the Firebird offense across multiple different sports apparently have been the key to their victory. They've jumped out to large leads against Northeast, but when they've fallen behind, it has not gone their way. So a big first run there on the board. An opportunity for some more as Freeband. We'll see 2 checkbacks go the way at first base. Looking back, Colin Davis. Freeband has improved his average over the last few weeks to 217. That when he skies off the top of the cage. So the count 0-1 as he sees his first pitch. Some activity in the Raider bullpen behind their dugout. Not a good sign if you're Ryan Malloy on the mound. He's caught in a rundown now is Davis. He'll get to second safely. And Rosado will advance home as well. Advancing to third now is Colin Davis on the wild throw to second. And a brilliantly executed double steal by Davis. And it's a 2-0 Firebird lead. Rosado advances on the error by the Ryan Raiders.
You love seeing these high IQ plays from the Firebirds. They do this a lot, getting caught in rundowns between second and first. Sometimes it doesn't work. Other times it works like a charm, such in that example. Tricking the throw to maybe look at home. Davis slides right into second, ball goes away, goes right to third, run scores. Everything there was a perfect storm for the Firebirds.
That perfect storm indeed is a bad throw to second, was able to ensure that Rosado got home. And now Davis will get a man on third yet again with 2 outs. All in just about one at bat is Freeband. We'll wait for the third pitch to him, which will skip in front of home plate and get away. No advancement from Davis. And it's a 2-1 count to Freeband.
That pitch kind of looked like when the clock's ticking in an NFL game and you need to spike it.
Yeah, they didn't quite make it to the target. Freeband over 23 at-bats has 8 walks to go along with his 5 hits. He's made most of those 5 hits, though. 5 RBIs on 5 hits. And 4 runs scored. He's 90 feet away from getting one more to that 5 RBI total right here. And the 3-1 delivery finds the corner. And our first full count of the game is a 3-2 count from Malloy to Freeband. Freeband ready for the full count delivery. He skies that one right field side by the tent, by the parking lot. And it'll land harmlessly for the moment. Maybe a scratch of paint loss, but not a major casualty from what we usually see, or what we have seen.
I kind of wanted it to hit the 10. I think that'd be pretty funny.
It definitely mean the 10's doing its job. I would say that. It would make the lugging it out here all worth it. Freeband takes ball 4 outside, and that will draw a walk. A pinch runner, though, will come in. That being number 15, Aiden Farrell. And so the Firebirds have been on the corners yet again as Freeband draws the walk. It's the 3rd walk issued this inning by Malloy, who will now have the first mound visit, with the man getting the start behind the plate, Christopher Butch. With Freeband's walk, it's the pinch hitter, or usual pinch hitter, now starter, Alex Hubbard, getting the nod to be the DH today. Hubbard hitting .278 on his season across 18 at-bats. The first pitch to him just misses inside, ball 1. Hubbard, 2 RBIs on 5 hits. Still looking to go extra bases for the first time this season. One is taken for a strike. The throw down to second goes wide, and the Firebirds will capitalize yet again on another Ryan fielding error as the base is stolen by Aiden Farrell, and a run advances home, that being Colin Davis from third. It's a 3-0 HGP lead.
Overall, the Firebirds are such great base runners, taking extra bases when they get the chance and rarely getting thrown out on them. Just a pretty high turnover rate team in terms of getting those extra bags when needed.
The big 3-run first inning here. They had done a great job of that all season. The double steal has been a key to their success, and a lot of runs have come from that opportunity. Swing and a miss by Hubbard. And the count now 1-2. Hubbard backs off of that one. The count 2-2. So the designated hitter has gotten a few starts over the last few games. He started to make a name for himself after starting off the year 8 for 8 as a pinch hitter. Or probably 5 for 5 as a pinch hitter. Since then, it's calmed down just a little bit. Count 3-2 now to Hubbard. Back-to-back full counts faced by Malloy. Hubbard to face the 6th pitch of the at-bat. It takes a hop, and it's ball 4. The bases are juiced for the Firebirds, and up comes number 8 hitter now, Bam McNabb. Correction, Colin Davis has scored from third, so there is no bases loaded at the moment, but they're still first and second with 2 outs to the Firebirds, who have scored the last 2 runs with the 2 outs on the board. The last 3 batters have drawn walks, and that'll bring in a full infield mound visit for the Ryan Raiders. We'll take a break with them and we'll come back when Bam McNabb takes a step into the box. First and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. HGP leads 3-0 over the Ryan Raiders. Bam McNabb, the starting second baseman, comes to the dish for his first plate appearance. He shows bunt. Lands one successfully down the third base side. Malloy backhands, throws to first. It's wide, but brought in by the first baseman in Jake Marciano. So that'll be it for the first inning as McNabb bunts out in the first pitch. It's a 3-0 Firebird lead going to the top of the second as Ryan looks to rebound. 3-0 Firebirds to the first inning of play. We're into the top of the second, where the batter for the Ryan Raiders is Chase Laheath. And Laheath fouls that one off for his first pitch at his at-bat, and the count 0-1. As getting the start is Killian McHugh for the Firebirds. Back-to-back foul balls by Laheath. And the count 0-2 quickly.
Ryan looking to get something going for once in this game.
So the Raiders in desperate need of offense here early on. They're down 3-0. That one fouled away again, and Laheath not afraid to swing as he's down the count 0-2, but has been battling. Laheath ready for the 0-2 yet again. He fouls that one off for a 4th time in a row. Laheath, a .290 hitter, ranking 3rd on the team in that category with his 9 hits over 31 at-bats. He takes that one low and will continue to battles. He'll be guaranteed a 6th pitch in the at-bat, but the count's still 1-2. And so will to bounce back. Laheath ready. And that one a called strike 3 on the inside corner. McHugh gets the benefit of the doubt, and Laheath is down looking for out number 1 in the second. New hitter is Christopher Butch, the starting catcher on the day. His first pitch is swung on and missed. And the count 0-1 to the .243 hitter. Butch swinging and miss again, 0-2. And McHugh well ahead in the count, back-to-back at-bats.
Yeah, McHugh's starting this game off pretty well. Minus the triple from Perez in the first inning, he's been dicing these batters up so far.
Butch takes that one just a bit low. So Butch 5 RBIs on 9 hits this season. He's also drawn a team high 10 walks. Looking to battle back here in the 1-2. That one inside. And the count evens up 2-2. Butch takes 3 balls in a row as that one takes a hop before it gets to the plate. And we're full to the catcher. Butch looking to put himself in position for his 5th run of the season. Or for his 6th, coming in with 5 runs scored. The on-deck circle, Declan Wright, the 3rd baseman. For now, Butch looking to battle back from being down 0-2. That one swung on and missed. And McHugh with back-to-back strikeouts and back-to-back 0-2 counts. And there are 2 gone in the second.
McHugh pitching very well. Fastball's moving nicely. And that's really all he needs. Just pound the fastball in the zone, make hitters off balance, and then maybe throw a little breaking pitch in there to try to catch him off guard. But he's doing really well right now.
Laheath and Butch both down swinging, or both down on strikes, with Laheath looking and Butch swinging in the second inning. That brings up Declan Wright, the 3rd baseman. The first pitch to him is inside for ball 1. Second effort's down low. It's 1-1. So Wright, a 188 hitter, only drawing 1 walk all season in 48 at-bats. 9 hits in those 48. And has 6 RBIs, which ranks 3rd on the team. White will watch the ball go by. And the delivery from McHugh finds the bottom of the zone. 3-1 now the count for the third baseman. White has played every game this season, all 17 for the Raiders. He gets rewarded there with the walk. Only the second base runner allowed so far by McHugh, and the first of the inning. And there'll be a brief mound visit here as Freeban will come off. The walk is earned by Declan Wright.
I don't understand the mound visit for now. McHugh's pitching really well. One off batter is not too bad. If it starts getting bad, that's when you need the mound visit. But for now, I don't see really a point to it.
So we have seen some early mound visits. Maybe to make sure everything's calmed down there with McHugh, coming off 2 strikeouts and then a rough at bat there. Ryan Malloy, this pitcher, will come up. A pitcher-on-pitcher duel for McHugh, who of course will stay in the game.
McHugh set.
So the first pitch to Malloy is a dropping base hit into left field. And a one pitch, one hit for Malloy to improve his 105 batting average on the year. And there's first and second with 2 outs. With Malloy's single, it brings up the 9-hitter Herb Latier, getting a nod in right field to start today's game. First pitch from McHugh is taken for a strike. Latier, a 118 hitter. He has 2 hits and 17 at-bats. Both of those hits, though, going for an RBI to bring his total to 2, and both RBI singles, coincidentally. Check back to first. Amadi applies the tag. Thought he got Malloy, but instead it is ruled safe. And Malloy is able to get under Amadi's tag with a good effort by the first baseman. And back to the right fielder at the plate, and Latier, as he awaits his 0-1 delivery. It comes from McHugh. It's taken for a strike, and the count 0-2.
Perfect pitch right there, right down the middle. McHugh's been doing that a lot, just dicing him up on pitches in the zone, and that one's no different.
So Latier ready for the 0-2 as McHugh looks to strike out the side in the second inning. Latier, swing and a miss. It goes in and out of the glove of Freeban, who applies the tag and the throw. Double jeopardy for Latier, and that will be it for the second inning as Killian McHugh strikes out the side in the second. We go to the bottom of the second, so it stays a 3-0 Firebird lead. We're back in the bottom of the second as the Firebirds look to add off a 3-run frame in the first. Still leading 3-0 as the Ryan Raiders went scoreless in their frame of the second. And that brings up the number 9 hitter, Matt Evans, the right fielder. Coming off a 2-for-3 outing against Germantown Academy and a 7-0 win for the Firebirds. The pitching change to announce for the Ryan Raiders, and not a good start for the new pitcher, Christian Gonzalez, wearing number 12 as he plunks Matt Evans on the first pitch. And there's a man on for the leadoff hitter, Jake Keyser. First pitch to Keyser is down low, and it's a 1-0 count. Keyser ready for his 1-0 from Gonzalez. Same spot, ball 2. Third pitch to Keyser is a line drive out towards left field. It's down, but just foul. As that would have been extra bases for sure for Keyser, and a most likely run, as getting a good jump off first was Matt Evans. Instead, it'll be a 2-1 count with the man on first and nobody out. So the new pitcher in Christian Gonzalez, obviously a former first-round pick by the New England Patriots in the NFL draft.
Yes, cornerback Christian Gonzalez is on the mound.
Oregon legend. 2-2 the count now as a check swing's fouled away by Jake Keyser. Keyser ready. Stealing from first is Evans, and it'll be a catcher's indifference as no throw goes down and Evans advances to second. 3-2 now the count as the pitch was upstairs on Keyser. Gonzalez will see his first full count of the outing. It is with the leadoff hitter in Keyser. Gonzalez into a stretch, and the pitch takes a hop. It goes off the face mask of Butch. And that is ball 4. There was a little bit of hesitation there, but ball 4 is they call him back-to-back free bases issued by Christian Gonzalez. A walk by Keyser. He's had 2 on the day, and that brings up Tyler Bergcotter, not before a brief mound visit for the Ryan Raiders. Bergcotter comes in with the third highest batting average on the team, a .333 hitter across 57 plate appearances, and a team high 48 at-bats. Bergcotter a sacrifice ground out his first time up. That was able to move Jake Keyser into scoring position. Keyser eventually scored a run as he was advanced to third there. Bergcotter looking to reach base safely in this at-bat. He'll face Christian Gonzalez. This time he shows bunt once again. Infield comes way in. Now he peels off, swinging a line drive out towards left field. It's dropping, and it is dropped. The throw goes to third. It's high, and close call at third. It will be safe as Evans advances to third. safe all around as Keyser gets the second. And a drop ball error goes in favor of Tyler Burkhotter. The bases are loaded with nobody out in the second.
Oh, did he overturn the call? The umpire originally called him out at third. I don't know if he overturned the call or not.
It was a close call. Evans is adamant that he was safe. He stays on third. The Firebird coaching staff, which is right next to the bag, all agreed, and now it turns out he's out.
No, I believe he was safe. The tag was applied at a point, but the tag came around the back of the bag, meaning that his leg probably was already in. And it seemed like he got a pretty good slide off. I'm not so sure about that, but a call's the call.
So Evans will be thrown out at third, trying to advance on the drop ball and left. So instead of bases loaded, nobody outs, first and second with one out for Eddie Rosado, but not much of an issue there, as Rosado comes in with a whopping .354 batting average, leading the team in multiple categories, including hits with 17 and RBI with 15. We're now second to Amadi in that category with 15, as Amadi had a sac fly earlier.
I'm fairly certain Rosado had one too.
That one ripped into a right field for a base hit. One run is in, around to third, and stopping there will be Jake Keyser. It's an RBI single for Eddie Rosado. It's a 4-0 gain for the Firebirds.
I'm fairly certain that's RBI number 17, meaning he has the lead now. I'm pretty sure Rosado had one in the first.
So RBI single for Eddie Rosado is a 4-0 Firebird lead as Keyser advances to third. And there are men on the corners with one out now for Joey Amati.
It was a bunt.
A long fly ball out towards left, and that one's gone. The first pitch of the new at-bat for Joey Amati. He has back-to-back games with a long ball as Amati goes by the pole. It is a 7-0 HGP lead as they have burst out in the second.
That's just what Amati does. 4 homers this year compared to the rest of the team having 2. This dude is pummeling baseballs over that left field wall. Eventually he's going to break a hole through it. Amati's been slamming them so far this year, and nothing different on that pitch. A long ball for Amati. Firebirds go up 7 here in the second.
So Amati, as you said, a team leading 4 home runs compared to the rest of the team with 2. The Scranton commit has been the Firebird top power hitter, and now jumps way in front of Rosado in the team RBI race.
I stand corrected.
As he now with 4 RBI on the day has 19. First pitch in on the new hitter, Colin Davis, is taken for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Davis comes in still 0 for 0 on the day with a walk. Amati 4 home runs, all other types of extra base hits just 1, as he had 1 double earlier in the year. Keyser and Rosado both score on the long ball. The count 1-1 now to Colin Davis. Davis scored a run on the Amati sac fly after stealing the base. And he'll continue to face a 2-1 count now. Bases clear with 1 out. Pitch taken just down low, 3-1 to Davis, who had a 5-pitch walk his last plate appearance. Davis ready in the 3-1 from Gonzalez is swung on, bloops out towards shallow center. It's into no man's land, and it's down for a base hit. It'll be a single there for the third baseman, Colin Davis. It goes just over the head of Pat Fitzgerald, the second baseman. And there's a man on first with 1 out for KJ Freeband. And the Firebirds nearing batting around.
This Firebird offense is hot as Death Valley on 2 p.m. Firebirds putting hits on the board like it's nothing. 7-0 lead. Another man on first. Firebirds are heating up.
That offense has been the key all year. Coming off a 7-0 shutout of Germantown. Currently up 7-0 in the second on Ryan as that pitch up and in on Freebands. Who does not take a liking to that. Freeman comes in, one of 3 batters that walked in a row in their first plate appearances for the Firebird offense. Freeman, the second of those 3. So obviously 0 for 0 on the day as he takes the first 2 pitches in for balls. Two 0 to KJ Freeman. Gonzalez looking to battle back here with a man on and 1 out. The pitch is swung on, flown out towards left. Should be routine enough, and it will. There will be no tag from first. And there are 2 outs with a man on first in the second. And that brings up Alex Hubbard, the DH, who has a walk today. He was a 3rd and final Firebird in that stretch of 3 in a row. Hubbard sees the first pitch to him, bounce in front of the home plate. The tag, wow, and they call him out. Colin Davis is called out, advancing to second. That did not look like the right call from our angle, but it is the call regardless.
Man.
7-0 Firebirds in front in the second, and HGP will go back and take the field in the top of the 3rd with the Ryan Raiders with their work cut out for them. Seven 0 Firebirds lead going into the top of the 3rd. The Ryan Raiders with their work cut out for them will send their leadoff man Aiden Goldenberg to the dish. Two and 1 the count as McHugh faces his first batter of the 3rd inning. So Goldenberg 0 for 1 on the day with the ground out. Pitch number 4 of this second at bat is taken for a strike that evens up in 2 and 2. Goldenberg this season a 132 hitter across 50 plate appearances. He's drawn 10 walks, though, and has 5 hits. And the pitch to him is chopped foul, and the count stays full. And Goldenberg will see an 8th pitch from McHugh. Goldenberg ready. There's a ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throws to first. It's in time. And there's one gone in the top of the third. One over the count to the new hitter, Pat Fitzgerald, the second baseman. Second pitch of the at-bat comes in a little lower. It's 2-0 as McHugh looks to battle back against Fitzgerald, who's 0 for 1 with a ground down on his day as well. Fitzgerald, a .250 hitter, coming in tied for fourth on the team with in that category. Going 6 for 24. 5 RBIs coming on those 6 hits as well. As a check swing is called a strike regardless. And they count 2-1. Fitzgerald yet to go for extra bases this year. Bases are empty for him to do so right now with 1 out. And they count 3-1 as that one just missed inside. McHugh looking to battle back against Fitzgerald in the 3-1 count. That one in the dirt. And it'll be a 5-pitch walk issued by McHugh. That brings up Dave Perez, the by far the #1 hitter on the Ryan roster, a .482 batting average, and that one's drilled out towards center. Back is Rosado to the wall. It's gone. A 2-run home run by Dave Perez, the shortstop. And I'll take his time around the bases as he has brought Ryan some life here in the third. It's 7-2 Firebirds.
What a swing. Not even just a pure fly ball. That was a line drive. I don't even know what that was off the bat, but that may have been over 105. That was crazy fast off the bat.
Yeah, Perez got a hold of that one, and that one sailed over the center field wall. Nothing pretty much anyone could do about that. He has all 4 of the Ryan Raiders home runs this season and has a team high in RBIs, hits, runs. He runs the board in 61 plate appearances with a .500 batting average. The new batter pops that one up. That's Jack Marciano. Coming in on it is Rosado. He'll make the play with relative ease, and there are 2 gone in the third. Perez now 2 RBI on the day. He's 2 for 2 with a triple and a home run. So he has the 2 hardest legs of the cycle gone in the first 3 innings. There's a line drive out towards shallow right. It's down base hit. Evans thought about throwing to first, but wouldn't have mattered anyways. Beating the throw there was Chase Laheef. Single for him. And that brings to the catcher Chris Bush. Christopher Butch, the catcher, 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. He was one of 3 victims from McHugh in the second inning. And McHugh looking to remake that. The man on first and 2 outs. There's a ground ball to short. Fielded by Keyser, a whip to first. And it's in time for out number 3. So the Raiders draw some blood, but it's not a lot in the third. It remains a 5-run Firebird lead. It's 7-2 as we go to the bottom of the third. And Alex Hubbard leading it off. We're in the bottom of the third where the Firebirds still lead it comfortably 7-2. Head for a 2-run home run by Dave Perez back in the top of the frame. For now, it's Alex Hubbard back up at the dish as Colin Davis got picked off at third to end the previous inning. So Hubbard will have a fresh chance at it. First pitch is fouled away and the count on 1 to him.
Ryan going through 3 pitchers in 3 innings. Already on a short bench. Let's see how they can do this. I don't think they continue at this rate. They need to find someone they can lock in for a few innings.
Yeah, the new pitcher is number 6, Herb Latier, who moved from right field to the mound. Now on the right is John Ramos, wearing number 13. Hubbard has the count even up 1-1. And Latier's delivery off the top of the cage, and it's a 1-2 count. Hubbard, 278, a 278 hitter on the season. 5 for 18 on his year. And that one's taken for a strike, and Hubbard goes down looking to begin this third inning. It's the first strikeout recorded by a Ryan Raider pitcher today. And there's one gone in the third, as that brings up Bam McNabb. McNabb 0-for-1 with a ground out in his day. He sees that one drop in just low, strike. It's ball 1. I worded that way harder than it had to be. Two out of the count to Baker. Baker just hitting just below 200 across his 36 at-bats on the year, with 7 hits in the frame. McNabb takes the first 3, all 3 called for balls below the box. 3-0 the count to the second baseman. And the on-deck circle is Matt Evans, the right fielder, who only saw 1 pitch his first at-bat. Will get to Y, and Bam McNabb will take ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk issued by Latier to follow up a strikeout, and there's a man on first with 1 out in the third. And HGP looking to bat it around for the second time in 3 innings.
Firebirds only up 5 now, meaning they need to score more runs. So hopefully they can do it here with McNabb on first and only 1 out.
So Evans 0-for-0 with a hit by pitch. That came on the first pitch of his latest at-bat, and the first pitch from Christian Gonzalez, the pitcher at the time. Now it's Herb Latier in his first inning of work. First pitch from Latier is down low. Latier hoping to get Evans out here. It'll be a big out as the Firebirds' 3-headed monsters on deck circle. There's a fly ball out towards shallow right, diving and dropping the ball, diving effort in and out of the glove of John Ramos. The throw goes to second. He is safe at second base. A great effort by Ramos to lay out for the ball, but just goes off the inside of his glove and pops back out. It'll cost the Raiders some bases as they're second and third with 1 out, with the ever-dangerous Jake Keyser at the dish. And Evans becomes the second Firebird to reach on an error today. Keyser is still 0-for-0 as we enter the third inning. Across his first 2 at-bats with 2 walks. Keyser set, takes outside. One another count to the shortstop, who has a run scored today. Keyser right as a chopper, that one off the cage. the count 1-1. Still a 7-2 Firebird lead here in the bottom of the third. Two men in scoring position with just one out. The Evans currently on second, McNabb on third. Rebounding after the Hubbard strikeout to begin the inning. Foul ball away by Keyser in the count 1-2. Keyser, a .333 hitter. He has a team high 63 plate appearances and an absolute walk machine. 24 walks on the season. By far the team leader in that category. Keyser, as that's a line drive to right field, it's down for a base hit. One run is in. Following it up is Evans, but he will stay at third. And Keyser with an RBI single. It puts men on the corners with one out. As scoring from third was Bam McNabb on the single.
Hard line drive to knock one in there for Keyser. Firebirds score another one, up 8-2 now.
Keyser gets his first hit of the game and the first at-bat to go to his stat sheet, following up with 2 walks. And it brings up Tyler Burkcotter, who's had an off start to his game with a ground out and an error. But a prime opportunity here to rebound, up by 6 with men on the corners and one out. The first pitch in on Burkcotter will drop just in the inside of the plate for ball 1. Burkcotter, the man tied with Keyser for the .333 batting average on the team. Burkcotter 57 plate appearances, just a tad less than Keyser 63, but does have more hits with 16 and a team high 15 runs. As there's a ground ball back to the mound, fielded cleanly to first. And the out is called, but a run does score behind the play as Burkcotter, the sacrifice ground out. It's a 9-2 Firebird lead as Evans crosses the plate.
Firebirds padding up the stat sheet so far this game, especially Amadi with those 4 ribbies so far. But what a game it's been for the Firebirds, putting up 7-run leads in 2 separate innings in 2 separate ways, 7-0, 9-2. Firebirds putting up runs in a way that we rarely see this year, and it's only the 3rd inning.
Yeah, the Firebirds have dominated so far in this game. As you said before, forcing the Ryan Raiders into 3 different pitchers, 2 pitching changes through these first 2 2/3 innings. Eddie Rosado now at the plate, and Rosado, no smaller task than Burkcotter and Keyser, a .354 hitter on his year. With 17 hits, the team high in that category. Adding to that with a single in his latest plate appearance. So he's 1 for 2 on the day. Rosado had a run scored. He's set, ready. There's a ground ball over towards right center. It's fielded cleanly at first. And now in and out of the glove of the pitcher. And Latier couldn't find the ball back home. It's an RBI for Rosado. As scoring on the error at first base was Jake Keyser, who scores from second. Some speed on the bases by the shortstop, and it's a 10-2 Firebird lead. Rosado, his first RBI of the game. The Firebirds reached double digits first. And now with 2 outs and a man on first, Joey Amadi at the dish. Amadi has 3 RBIs across his first 2 plate appearances. Or pardon me, 4. He had a sac fly his first at-bat and a 3-run bomb in the latest. Amadi hoping to break 20 RBIs on the season in today's game. He's at 19 at the moment with those 4 added on.
2 to 3 weeks.
The pitch to Amadi is taken for a strike. He's down in the count early 0-2. 0-2 count to Amadi as Herbert's here looking to bounce back after a rough play at first. And the delivery on Amati is down low. A check back to first was a pump fake, and so Rosado goes back without much issue. Count 1 and 2 now to Amati. And the delivery from Latier is fouled away. Amati comes in as a 267 hitter. Again, a team high now in RBIs with 19. And has 12 hits, which currently sits third. That one upstairs. Again, a pump fake back to first, but Rosado, not taking any chances, slides back in. 2 and 2 now the count to the first baseman. A mercy rule is a storyline here early in this game, as a 10-run lead for HGP would initiate it. Again, ball taken low into 3-2 full count for Amati. It's a 10-run Firebird lead at the end of this inning, followed up by a scoreless Ryan inning, would end the game early. And very early, as we are about an hour in. Now, Amati takes that one off the shoulder. It's the second plunked hitter of the day for the Firebird offense, and there's 2 men on with 2 outs for Colin Davis.
Somebody better check on that baseball. That baseball might be hurt, Joey. That baseball may be hurt, buddy.
The most annoying thing in baseball, I will say, has to be getting hit by a pitch in a 3-ball count. Because you could have been a ball anywhere else, but it had to hit you.
I think the most annoying thing in baseball is getting hit by a pitch anywhere.
That's true, but I mean, like, if you're down the count 0-2, bases loaded, you kind of don't feel it that much. But 3-2 in a blowout. And now it's a first pitch drive by Davis. It'll be on the wrong side of the foul line, but that would have been way gone if it was on the right side.
Davis has some pop. We've seen it so far this year. Has a homer on the board and is, again, one of those sophomores that just has the barrel, just a knack for the barrel, just knows where to put the barrel on the ball. And he showed it right there. Unfortunately, swung a bit early, but he knows how to get the barrel on the baseball and launch it.
Okay. Davis won a 3 Firebird to the home run this year, as we have some sound effects in the background. Davis 1 for 1 on his day with a single and a walk. And the pitch to him is a line drive out to right center. It's down for a base hit. 1 run will score. Amati will hold up at second. And it's an 11-2 Firebird lead as we have an RBI single by Colin Davis. Rosado will score from second. And it's an 11-2 HGP lead.
What was I just saying? He has a knack for the barrel. Launched one there into the short outfield. And, gets another RBI in for the Firebirds.
The lead currently sits at 9 for HGP, nearing that 10-run threshold. And the Firebirds are 1 batter away from batting around in the inning as KJ Freeman becomes the 9th hitter to step up in the frame. First pitch to Freeman is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Freeman 0 for 1 on his day with a walk in the first plate appearance. Since then, he has a fly out. Does have a run scored earlier, though, on that walk. Freeman ready. Takes outside. Freeman, as previously mentioned, a 217 hitter. 8 walks to go along with 5 hits. 5 RBIs across those hits. The delivery to the catcher is upstairs. 2-1 now the count. Freeman ready and waiting for the 2-1 delivery from Latier. Swung on, chopped foul at the Firebird dugout. And the count 2-2. Amadi on second, Colin Davis on first, following up Davis's RBI single to put the Firebirds up by 9. And the 2-2 delivery to Freebands popped off the cage. Fouled away. Two and two the count, 2 outs, 2 men on in the bottom of the third. Freeman with a man in scoring position, a chance to put the Firebirds up 10. Takes that one inside, and we're at full count. In the on-deck circle is Alex Hubbard, looking to bounce back after a strikeout was started the inning. He had a walk his first plate appearance, so just like Freeband, he's 0 for 1 on the day. Freeband, though, the one at the dish has a full count from Latier. And the 3-2 delivery, swung on and missed in the dirt. It's dropped, throw goes back to first. It's in time, and Freeband is retired. A few more runs come across the plate, though. It's 4 to be exact, and it's a 9-run HGP lead going to the top of the fourth. 11-2, your score at Holy Ghost. We're in the top of the fourth inning where the Ryan Raiders have even more work cut out for them here in their frame. It's an 11-2 Firebird lead through 3. The leadoff hitter will be Declan Wright, the third baseman. And Wright has a 1-1 count coming his way in the first 2 pitches. Wright hitting 188 on the year, just 1 walk to go along with his 9 hits. Those 9 ranking 3rd on the Ryan roster. He takes that one inside. It's ball 2, 2-1 the count. The Q remains on the mound for this 4th inning for the Firebirds. He's had a very strong few innings. Wright takes inside, ball 3. He has a walk earlier, that being his only plate appearance of the day. That 1 walk back in the second. Hoping to add to that total here, we're going to have to battle back from a full count now. It's 3-2. Is that one take on the bottom of the zone? And ball 4 thrown by McHugh. It's a 6-pitch walk, so a good at-bat there by Declan Wright. And that brings up John Ramos. First pitch to Ramos is a ground ball towards short. It's fielded cleanly there by Keyser. He goes to first. It's in time. And Ramos will ground out. Advancing to second, though, is the third baseman Declan Wright. And there's 1 out, 1 man on.
Firebirds not even halfway through this game with 11 runs. Pretty solid start here for the boys.
That pitch from McHugh a little bit inside. McHugh ready, that pitch taken upstairs. And the count. "2-0 the count for McHugh. The pitch taken inside for strike 1. Oh my God.
I didn't even realize.
The new hitter is Matthew McFadden for the Ryan Raiders. And McFadden fills in for Herb Latier. "3-1 the count to Matt McFadden. He takes a strike. And the count full once again. 2 full counts issued in this 4th inning by McHugh. As his pitch total nears a little bit towards the max. That one way upstairs in ball 4. 2 men have now reached base for just the 2nd time this game. With that walk, Aiden Goldenberg, the leadoff hitter, comes back to the dish. Goldenberg 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. Goldenberg takes a strike. The count 0-1 to him. Goldenberg, a 132 hitter this season. Takes the first 2 in the zone. Back-to-back strikes on Goldenberg. Goldenberg hitting that 132 across 50 plate appearances, 38 at-bats. And again, the delivery is a line drive out towards second. It's slowing down. Caught by McNabb. Second for 1. The throw back to third. He is out. Jake Keyser, the heads-up play at short. And the Firebirds get a double play to end the side and get it out of a jam for McHugh.
Some great glove work so far by the Firebirds, putting all their effort in.
So Goldenberg gets into a double play to end the side. Another great play by Jake Keyser as McNabb reads the ball well, goes right to second, and Keyser checks back to third for the second out in the at-bat, or second out in the play.
Also, I just realized we never answered the question from yesterday. I do have the answer. A phoenix is a predatory bird, so I guess it is a bird of prey.
If you were not listening yesterday, you probably have a lot of questions. We have the answers apparently. Good job, Jack.
Yay.
We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's the Firebirds leading by 9, 11-2. Alex Hubbard will be the leadoff man here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Firebirds lead 11-2 over the Ryan Raiders. Hubbard 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He had a walk in his first at-bat. There's a line drive over to short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw is to first by Dave Perez, who's been hot at the dish, and that throw came in hot to first. And there's one gone. First pitch of the new at-bat is a foul ball on the right field side as Bam McNabb as that one was flied away. Bam McNabb will pinch hit for Aiden Farrell, who was the pinch runner in the game. Farrell sends the first 2 flying out towards right. This one will stay fair, though, it appears, and the catch is made by the right fielder in John Ramos. And there are 2 gone in the inning. And then I'll bring up Matt Evans. Evans ready for the delivery. And the pitch is taken for a strike. Or probably for a ball 1. Second pitch will be a strike. Those was chopped foul off the bat of Evans. Evans ready, and the pitch is down low. 2-1 the count. The Firebirds 1 run away from having a potential mercy rule go into effect here in the bottom of this 4th inning. 9-run lead for the home team. That one inside corner apparently is the call to Evans, and the count 2-2. There is a new pitcher, William Killian, for the Ryan Raiders. And Killian has been on the mound for the last 2 at-bats. He has a full count here to the right fielder, Matt Evans, who's been hit by a pitch and reached on an error. Delivery to Evans. Just missed the zone, ball 4. And Evans will advance on a walk to avoid the 1-2-3 inning. And with Evans retired, it is the shortstop, Jake Keyser. Keyser ready, and the pitch is swung on, line drive out towards left. It is just foul. And everyone will go back as Evans got to jump off first.
Ryan seemingly throwing pitchers to the wall and seeing what sticks. New pitcher every inning so far for Ryan. Not really sticking with one guy through multiple innings.
Looking for an elastic collision? Or inelastic collision? I honestly don't know. My last test was last week. There's a line drive out towards shallow center. Make it deep center. Backing up and making the catch is the center fielder, Aiden Goldenberg. The Firebirds go down without scoring a run in the 4th, so we go to the bottom of the 4th where the Ryan Raiders still have some life, down by 9, 11-2. It's an 11-2 Firebird lead from top of the fifth, pardon me, as the Raiders look to stay alive for a full 7-inning game, down by 9 on the brink of a mercy rule. But a chance to do some damage as they have the top hitters in their order at the dish and in the on-deck circle. Pat Fitzgerald, the 250 hitter, currently at the plate. He's 0-for-1 with a ground out and a walk in the game. We do have a pitching change to announce for the Firebirds, as Kelly McHugh went 4 extremely solid innings. We'll get back to you on that in just a second.
The new pitcher is sophomore Dalton Didak. Didak making his first pitching appearance of this home broadcasting season. Is it not?
Didak forces a ground ball. Here it's fielded cleanly by Farrell, and the throw goes to first for the quick out to retire Pat Fitzgerald. And there's one gone. One gone in the fifth. Still an 11-2 lead, and it's the red-hot Dave Perez at the dish. Perez batting over 500 if you include his stats from today on the season. There's a ripped line drive to left field, and Perez has reached base safely yet again. He has a single, triple, and a homer in his 3 at-bats today. And that one, a rocket off the bat as well.
I mean, assuming this game doesn't end prematurely, he has a fair shot at a cycle.
So all stuff is a double, so very doable for Dave Perez, who has been ridiculous today. He has accounted for both RBIs on the Ryan side of the scoreboard.
Probably one of the best stat lines we've seen here at home all year.
So the first pitch to the new hitter in Jake Marciano is swung on and missed. Marciano gets the nod at first base today. He's 0-for-2 with a fly out and a pop out. Hoping to avoid going down 0-2 in this count to Dalton Didak. Didak, a line drive out towards second, caught by Farrell. Check back to first, he's out. Aiden Farrell records all 3 outs himself in the inning. A double play there as he catches the ball in the air and goes to Amadi at first. And HGP makes quick work of the Ryan Raiders and their side of the fifth.
Pretty good inning there for a guy who's usually used as a pinch runner. What an inning there from Aiden Farrell.
So Farrell pulling a Johan Rojas, one of his first innings out in the field that we've seen so far, recording all 3 outs himself.
Johan Rojas, my favorite second baseman.
Yes, but Rojas recorded all 3 outs himself in his first MLB inning. Which is
right, I did forget about that, right.
That was actually a top tier game I've been to. But regardless, Farrell playing even better than Rojas has recently. It's an 11-2 lead for the Firebirds going to the bottom of the fifth. back live in the bottom of the 5th with the Firebirds at the dish. First pitch is taken for a strike on the new hitter. So back-to-back pitches are swung on and called for strikes. Tyler Burkhardt, the hitter. Burkhardt has 2 groundouts and reached on an error. He flies that one out towards shallow center. It's down for a base hit. Pardon me. And Burkhardt with his first hit of the game. Top 3 hitter in batting average on the team, and he gets his first knock of the day as man on. Burkhardt reaches base on the leadoff single. It's Eddie Rosado now at the dish, and Rosado rips that one out towards right center. That should get down, and it is. Around second is Burkhardt. He's going to get the call around third. Rosado will go around second, going to third. Burkhardt's into home safely, and out at third is Rosado.
Safe.
Oh, safe at third is Rosado.
Safe.
There were calls of out and safe made us from the Ryan dugout. Burkhardt scores, and that will be 10 runs. And that will be it for this ball game. It's a walk-off triple for Eddie Rosado.
Wow.
Only the second triple all season from the Firebirds, and Rosado puts it in a big moment. It's a 12-2 win for the Firebirds at home.
What a game it was. Rosado slugs Rosado slugs the team's second triple of the year to walk this game off. Final score of 12-2 here at the Ted Grabowski baseball field. But what a game it was from this offense. What a game it was from Killian McHugh. What a game it was from the Firebirds as a general team. What a game.
There, Rosado, definitely a key piece in that one with 2 hits. It was based on an error twice as well. And the walk-off RBI triple to score Burkhardt from first to officially give the Firebirds a 12-2 victory at home. That'll go a long way for their standings. They currently sit second place in the PIAA District 5A playoffs behind Pope John Paul II. The top 2 in that conference will host district playoff games. And so again, ever more important for the Firebirds to beat a team around 500 that the Ryan Raiders are this year. 12-2 win for Holy Ghosts. And should we name an MVP of the game?
I believe we should.
All right, I'll take a nomination.
To me, I'm going to go with Joey Amati. 3-run bomb along with the sac fly RBI. Have 4 on the day total. I think that's enough.
So Amati reaching base safely all 3 or getting an RBI or reaching base in all 3 at-bats. He had a hit by pitch, a sac fly his first at-bat, and then a home run, which scored 3 in the middle of those 2. But I will say Killian McHugh was dominant, only allowing 2 runs all game, and that was by Dave Perez, who I don't think anyone can stop him at the moment. A single, triple, and a home run.
McHugh did pitch extremely well, and the Amati pick from me is no diss to him. McHugh's one great ball player, and as a former teammate of mine, I know what great ball players look like, because I was not one of them.
You have to watch them a lot, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
So McHugh, 4 strikeouts over 4 extremely strong innings. So a lot of nominees here for MVP of the game, and we'll just give it a tie between Amati and McHugh for today.
I can agree with that.
Both of them very good, and both of them key pieces in this dominant 10-run Mercy Rule win here at Holy Ghost. With that, be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's game, as Holy Ghost will have their baseball senior night at 4 o'clock. That will be after our Holy Ghost Day all-day live stream from Founders Hall. Make sure to watch that, and make sure to donate if you have the time and opportunity to do so. We have a very lofty goal of $60,000 across multiple different projects, but the more that you can donate, the merrier, as everything will go towards that cause. Also, be sure to watch me and Jack live on the live stream at around 11:20 from the Founders Hall 3rd floor lobby. And it should be a great day overall. I'll be behind the scenes for most of it. Jack will be behind a desk for most of it with a pencil in his hand.
Yeah, I have to stay in class. Womp womp.
I get excused. Let's go.
I was excused this morning. We're fine.
Hey, well, with all that, The Firebirds win 12-2 at home to capitalize on the homestand. They have one more on Wednesday and their last regular season game of the year coming to you on Saturday against Chichester. Signing off is Caden Stewart.
Jack Dobbins.
And we'll see you next time on the Holy Ghost Prep YouTube channel after the Firebirds win against Archbishop Ryan.
Holy Ghost Prep ties it up.
Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds who look really good.